Show and tell, hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching Oshinoko. Anyway, season 3, episode 2. The last episode, we followed up on everyone after everything that happened in season 2. Obviously, Kana is in love with Aqua, and she's heard that Aqua chose Akane, but not that. She's heard that he's not even talking to her, not looking at her, there hasn't been any contact. He's just avoiding her. And then Mencha went to confront Aqua about it, and then Aqua ended up confessing that he loves Kana, and that's why he keeps himself away, which is really unfair to Akane. But it's also a really hard situation because he knows what might happen to an idol who has a boyfriend, so he doesn't want to risk that. We also have Ruby doing things like being a lot more calculating, a lot more on top of things. And at the end, we saw her go talk to Agent of I. It seems to kind of lost contact with over the years, but she's found him and she went to confront him. Let's get into this episode. Check out my Patreon for full reactions. Subscribe. Let's go. Suits. You again. Agency president. She's so creepy. She's so close to him. Or at least he looked like that. It's not that close. I don't know. Like, she is very direct about it. Aqua is trying to kind of like... She's not careful, that's the problem. So now she needs to become popular in order to get... God, that's so messed up. Do I keep saying that phrase throughout the show? Yes, I am. He gets excited. Yeah, so basically she has to, she did it to become an idol, but now it's not that. Alliteration. That's actually smart. Because people will underestimate her. Was Aqua supposed to be there? Uh-huh. Oh god, that's... Wow. And you're helping her out. Oh, he's the assistant director. Okay. Wow. Oh, this poor girl. This poor dude. How old is he? That's subtle about it. Oh. Damn, dude. Is this guy going to survive in this industry? He knows now that she's doing this on purpose and he's helping her, okay? Variety show staff responsibilities: writers pitch ideas, researchers do background research, creative director manages overall creative for the show, producer, person in charge, Manages budget. Quality controls final products, I guess. Assistant producer, handles casting and provides miscellaneous support. But it doesn't say director anywhere. Oh, creative director. Okay.
班のリーダーって感じ。AD はその補佐だな。
へえ、毎回同じチームで作ってるんだと思ってた。
They translated it as producer. I think they meant director. I don't know. Or maybe they mean...
いろいろ問題を起こ
Some
して
here
クビ
doesn't
にな
make
って。
sense.
そうなんだ。
Okay, she's gonna
お
help him
前が
out.
現場のこと気にするとは意外だな。どういう心境の変化だ？
私もプロとしての自覚が芽生えただけだよ。喜ばしいことでしょ、お兄ちゃん。
God, the black stars in her eyes. God damn.
ロケ場所探し、ネタや取材対象のリサーチ、野獣馬に頭を下げて、カメラマンの真似事したり、いいの手伝いをしつけられたり、トイレ掃除だってやる。
Oh,
家に
okay.
帰っても、秘密の残業、3本撮り4本撮りは当たり前になって。
よしずみ、次の深掘りコーナーの企画が決まったぞ。
東京ブレイドですか？
それそれ、レイヤー集めてそのコスさせりゃ絵的にも映えるだろう。
案件は大丈夫ですか？こっち都合でコスプレさせるなら多分許可取らなきゃ問題出そうな。
ああ、アニメ部署の方には俺から言っておく。コスプレイヤーなんて承認欲求強いやつらだらけだろ。宣伝にもなるんだし、ツイッターで DM 送れば10人くらいすぐ集まる。
10人。
10.
申し訳ありません。今回の夏コミはブル様の合わせをする予定で、
It's not that easy.
衣装を着る予定がなく、
テレビ撮影に拒否反応を示す子も多く、
Okay, this is not
うちは
working.
なので
Yeah, he has no idea what he's talking about.
好意的じゃない人が多いんだよ。夏コミは来週。
また大変な仕事を押し付けられた？私が力になれることある？
Are they going to agree to cosplay? I don't know. That's not what he asked for, though.
コスプレやってたりしない？
Aqua?
アクアくん。
Look at him. Just in time.
何？
んだよ。
別に。
You're her boyfriend. What do you mean?
いかさん。
おい、茜の分の傘も持ってきてるって。
いらない。
たく。
What is this relationship even?
私は知ってる。かなちゃんじゃなくて私と付き合うことにした理由は、
It's what you told him.
気持ちのいいものじゃないだろうから考えないようにしてるし。
Yeah. I think she was the one who told him.
あまり興味がない。アクアくんは私にすごく優しくしてくれてるから。
That's a little sad. True. He's doing the best of what he has, I guess.
傘を持って迎えに来てくれる。いい彼氏をしてくれている。私としてはそれが満たされていれば必要。
Really?
連絡も立ってるらしい。ちょっとやりすぎだし、過剰に意識しすぎな気がして少しムムムってなるけど。アクアくんなりに自分の気持ちと折り合いをつけるプロセスなのだと考えればちゃんと伝わってくるから納得できる。
Okay,
明
sure.
日仕事何時から？
9時に府中のスタジオ。嘘つきなアクアくんが私に嘘をつかないために頑張ってる。
Yeah, I'm sure he's
私はそれを嬉し
trying.
く思う。少しずつ嘘を真実に。私はそういうの嫌いじゃないから。
Okay, sure.
他の女と浮気したら絶対殺す。
Okay. What the fuck?
次の深ワンでレイヤー取材会やるんだけど、それをコスプレイヤーって放送するのはちょっと嘘っぽくならへん？
Lie.
嘘っぽいか。
Everyone lies. It's fine.
そうかもね。でもテレビの仕事だよ。うまくいけば次につながるかもしれないよ。
それは確かにな。
もちろん
I
無理
don't
に
know.
と
I
は
mean,
言わない
Ruby
よ。
is really pushing it
私も
because she has a
コスプレ
goal,
リポーターと
though.
して現場にいるし、ローカルルールやマナーに厳しい。ちょっと対策しないと焦げ臭そうやな。
Right.
ル
Okay.
ビーはこういう嘘っぽい企画一番嫌ってると思ってた。
Yeah, well, she has changed.
汚い大人の世界に染まり始めちゃったんかな。
Oh, you betcha.
タイプ C のケーブルない？
Oh, she's a cosplayer too?
ああ、
Is it
何に使うの？
like, I don't know why I thought that. Because of her cat ear hoodies, I guess.
現在 VTuber の総数は1
Yeah,
万超え。
it's
明らかに飽和したマー
saturated.
ケットだ。ミミの VTuber 名は鈴音小耳。兄として当然のことだ。剣のボスもしてたよな。散々俺の悪口書いてくれているが、番組に出てくれるなら一切を不安とする。
Blackmail.
卑怯な。許可取り大変だったんじゃない？
そうなのかも。でもその担当は僕じゃなくて。
Yeah, he said he will take care of it. I hope.
東京ブレイドって許可取るのすごく大変なんだって。
I hope he
原作
did
のアリ
that.
コ先生がすごく気難しくて、
Yeah, I can believe that.
通りで胸もでかいよ。この子もいいな。吉住、お前と同じ名字。
Imagine
それで
that.
一応最終確認なんですけど。
ちょっと待て。漆原です。突然すみません。
Right now, that's what you're doing.
東京ブレイドの許諾なんですが。
Okay, you talked to them at least.
そうですか。
We don't have them.
ああ、やっぱダメだな。
ちょっと話が違いますよ。
てか俺言ったよな。許諾取るけど、一応代わりのも
You
用意しとけ
did not say that.
絶対言ってない。
Oh my god.
連絡しろ。
Yeah, this is your sister.
取材しまくってるけどさ。
How many?
ルビーちゃんの衣装どうしよう。
今から新しいの作るなんて無理だからね。
で
Sure.
もタレントさんに下手なの着せられないし。
一応フリーサイズのコスもあるから使って。その子身長いくつ？
ごめん、助かる。
How old is this guy? Like, seriously? Wow. Yeah, calculating. We definitely have this, like, reversal of roles to some degree, which is really interesting, but scary. Because Ruby, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say she's stupid, but she's not, she's not. Aqua used to, like, kind of go around behind the scenes and find out things, and he was subtle about it. Ruby is not. And I mean, that's why she has the director, why did I say director? Ichigo-san, like, kind of helping her behind the scenes. He's giving her the ideas and how to, make this work for herself. Hopefully she doesn't mess up. I don't know, it's just kind of scary to think of her. I mean, he didn't give her any contacts because he knew she would just call them up. I mean, she just outright said, like, okay, I want to get to the person who killed my mother, like, help me right now and stuff. Like, she's not very good at undercover. She's not trying to be. So she's using her skills, like, in a different way. I mean, and it's kind of funny and messed up, of course, how she's like, all she wanted was to become an idol like her mom, and now she wants to become an idol for the sake of finding the guy who killed her mom. Like, it's the goal, the objective itself has shifted so much. Like, it was so pure and innocent to some degree before, and now it's like completely shifted, and it's kind of heartbreaking, honestly. But it is cool to see her, like, be more, I guess, more active. Not that she wasn't active before, but active, and like to see the darker version of her, I guess, at play. And it's also kind of disturbing to know, like, for instance, that she's kind of, like, buttering up this assistant director, and he's, like, completely, I mean, he doesn't understand what she wants from him. He's completely fallen for her charms, it seems like. And she doesn't hold back. She's just, like, completely over the top, buttering him up. Like, it's so obvious that that's what she's doing, and he's like, okay, why is she doing this? Because I guess he doesn't think that he will ever become a director in his own right or something. Maybe he's hoping for that, but he's not. He doesn't even seem to consider that. And honestly, it's really cool how this show explores, or I don't know if explores exactly, but, like, kind of just displays to us, like, different aspects of the industry and then we like each time we kind of focus on like a little bit of a different angle from which to see what's going on, and usually there's some kind of corruption, or I don't know if corruption, but some kind of like ill treatment of one kind or another, and then we're kind of like, you know, made introduced into the like how this world works and how it's affected, like how the people in it are affected and why they have to do the things that they have to do. And usually we focus on someone who's like, you know, getting the short end of the stick in one way or another, and we're made to feel for them. And yeah, so now we have, what's his name, Yoshi something or other, this dude that I definitely feel for a lot. But it's like it's so interesting because it's like we're focusing on this like on Ruby's relationship with him, and it's like this one little peg in this bigger scheme that she's after. Like, you know, it's all for the sake of becoming more important in the industry and having more influence and being able to do more so that she can find the killer that, you know, her dad basically. And it's, yeah, and it's like interesting how much we're like diving into like this, like it's so far apart from what she's actually after, but then we're diving into this world of this guy and seeing how Ruby in it is like influencing him a lot. And I don't know, I wonder where it's going to go. I mean, if we're going to follow Ruby as she's like making more of a name for herself, I guess we would in some way see this as the assistant director, I assume, you know, be able to climb out of like kind of the pit that he's in, not pit, I don't know, like, you know, this position that he's in, that he's being taken advantage of. But that's kind of like what assistant directors do, I guess. That's kind of the point. You're getting taken advantage of because you're there to do everything until you are able to move forward. So I guess we'll see, like we're seeing Ruby helping him deal with that, and maybe helping him get to the point where maybe he's more confident, or maybe he gets rid of this director, I don't know, that is giving him hell, that he's really not doing his job. Not that I think that he's like that unique. I mean, I get the feeling that a lot of directors are possibly like that. I guess maybe we're just gonna focus on him surviving this with the help of Ruby, maybe. But something more will have to happen, I guess. Something, I assume something that will draw someone's attention. I don't know. It's interesting that we focus on this guy. I wonder like where we're going to leave him when we actually like finish kind of this arc that's with him, this little story that we have with him. Because I do feel that, you know, obviously if we're focusing on him, it's going to come in handy at some point. The fact that she's either that, or she kind of, I mean, he already has thoughts about, oh, am I her type? Like he's already thinking that she's flirting with him. And I don't know how much she's aware of that. I mean, I'd like to think that she knows she knows what she's doing, but I'm not sure about that. So I don't know where that might go in a different direction. You know, that might become disturbing. I don't know. It doesn't have to be. I do kind of like this guy, so I hope that it's going to be fine. I don't think anything really bad is going to happen. I just wonder if it might be just like a little thing where Ruby doesn't intend to lead him on. But she does. I mean, he seems pretty innocent as well so far. So, I mean, will Ruby ever possibly fake a relationship with him if she thinks it will get her far? Like, you know, like pretend that she likes him or something? I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas. I don't know. Okay, because it was just interesting to me that we were focusing on this relationship that Ruby has with the boy, where before we were focusing a lot on Aqua and his relationships. We still are, but like now Ruby's also doing this. I mean, getting involved. And I was just wondering if it was going to turn romantic in any way. Maybe not. Because, I mean, I don't think that her head is in a place where she wants to think about romance or anything like that, which is kind of where Aqua was before, right? So it's interesting to see where it goes from here, this storyline. And then we have Aqua. We just saw a little bit of him being a little bit like cautious, realizing Ruby's doing things, like being more aware of the fact that she's like actively doing things behind the scene, and you know, I guess he's being worried about it, obviously. And we got a little bit of a glimpse of Akane's thought process. She's, like I thought, she's very aware of what's going on, and she's also aware that, I mean, I'm pretty sure she was the one who told him or reminded him, like, you know what will happen if you get together with Kana and she's an idol. So she knows that he likes Kana and that he can't be with her, and so he's with Akane just because he can't be with Kana. But he genuinely tries, like, it's not like he's trying to lie to her. He genuinely wants to feel things for her because he knows he can't feel anything for, like, that he shouldn't feel things for Kana. So he's just trying to, like, yeah, invest himself in this relationship as much as possible. And it sounds like he's the perfect boyfriend. I don't know. It just feels to me like, I mean, it's sad, first of all, to know that the guy you like someone else. But at the same time, also, like, you have him right there, and he's the perfect boyfriend. But something about being the perfect boyfriend feels almost too good to be true. Like, he's trying too hard to be the perfect boyfriend because he doesn't feel what he should feel for her. So, I mean, he's trying, like, it's kind of like fake it till you make it kind of thing. I guess, like, he wants to feel things for Akane. He wants this to be real. She knows he does, so she kind of, like, she embraces this situation and, like, gives him the time, I guess, to hopefully develop actual feelings for her. And he's trying to do that. It just sounds, yeah, it's just, ugh. I guess it's the best they can hope for. I mean, she says she's fine with it, and I mean, she does like him. She has feelings for him. So as far as she's concerned, this is the best that she can have at the moment. He's trying to have feelings for her. He's with her officially. He's her boyfriend. He's treating her as a boyfriend. I guess, yeah, what more could you wish for except for him to actually have feelings, and not have to worry about Kana. I don't know. All right. This is interesting. I do like following, Ruby. I do like having this darker version of her, like seeing her maturity, I guess. More or less. I mean, she's maturing before our eyes, I guess, but we see her, we see this new side of her character, and it's interesting to see it at play. Even, like, I mean, every time, like, it's like, I was kind of looking at yeah, I wanted to say that in the opening, I do think that the angel was Aqua. And then it made me think about how, the star doesn't always appear in their eyes. Like Aqua, for instance, when we just see him randomly on the screen, he doesn't have the star in his eye. But there will be moments, especially when connected to eye, that the star would kind of appear. And then here, for instance, I noticed how throughout the episode, Aqua didn't have a star in his eye. But Ruby has the stars in her eyes all the time. And they're black stars. And they're there all the time. And it's like, every time they're there, you kind of feel like, and they're there all the time, you feel like, okay, she's this, she's this other persona of herself. Like this persona who's pursuing the truth, who wants to get to her father, who doesn't care about anything else. And it's scary, honestly. And for instance, when she was kind of recruiting her friend for the cosplay, it just felt to me like she didn't really care. I mean, I could be wrong, but it felt to me like, okay, she's only doing this because she wants to get in the good graces of this assistant director. And she was, making all these, like giving her all these reasons why she should join and everything, but it just felt to me like it wasn't heartfelt. Like she didn't really care if it would help her career or not. She just needed her to do this. It just feels like, there's something a lot more manipulative about her, and then it kind of takes over. And it's kind of scary, but kind of cool too. I don't know. I mean, it's not to say that she doesn't care about her friend at all, or that it's definitely only manipulative, but it just felt to me like that, like it might be. Anyway, very interesting. I am waiting to see how this all continues. I hope you guys enjoy this reaction. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons: Red and Tear, and They Plays All Night, Tyranor, Michael Gabriel, Marsh, Stone Tree, and Antiquity. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.